Welcome to Jonesboro, Arkansas, and Centennial Bank Stadium. It's week 11 of this college football season, and our coverage on EA Sports continues. It's the James Madison Dukes and the Arkansas State Red Wolves. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Guys, the Dukes head coach told me some great information before the game. Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance, but consistency is the key. He keeps telling his team we just have to go 1-0 this week to keep that consistent approach going. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Arkansas State Red Wolves offense will go to work first. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
Give to the running back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. The Red Wolves want to move quickly. Trying to slip through and pick it up. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the Red Wolves will punt this one away. Trying to make one miss. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the other. The Dukes offense takes the field for the first time in this game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world.
Snags it, and he's open. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Evans. Oh, pressure's coming. That one just came off his hand badly. Let's talk for a second about James Madison. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. Don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue to get better.
Runs through the tackle. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. And the Dukes look to keep this drive humming. Making the adjustment on the play. They'll send the tight end in motion. Drops back on first down. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, James Madison. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. The Red Wolves want to pick up the tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Straight ahead, it's Patrick. He breaks a tackle. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Quick give. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. And the Red Wolves send out the punt unit. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. On the return. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Left side is Hill. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Sets his feet. It's Evans. Rolls right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Fresh set of downs going up top. Coleman's got it. At the 45 on his way. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Play action on 1st down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Keeps it himself and gets to 1st. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Turns it upfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Snapped it in the shotgun. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. And whistles as we stop play. A man down. They'll check on him. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Off play action. Buying a little time to his left. Touchdown, James Madison. And they take it in for 6 more points. On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the move from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Red Wolves offense coming out to start the drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Gets the toe down, but didn't go forward at all. The Red Wolves moving quickly to the line. The run inside. It's Patrick. Gets away from 1, finds room. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll run it. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. And the Red Wolves will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Looks it in. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. It's complete on the right side. Turning it on. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. To the air, it's Evans. Moves to his right. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Look out! They get to him as he throws. Picked off! What a play by this defense! Bringing it back. Touchdown, Red Wolves! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They're all over him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Throws to the wideout. Coleman open on the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. And the Dukes will have it 1st and 10. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Looking downfield, it's Evans. Out wide left, it's Collins. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Makes the grab. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a 1st down.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. From the gun. Trying to find the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Dukes! And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5, and the returner is stopped. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting there.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. The Red Wolves will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. There he goes. Open it up. Touchdown, Dukes. The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7.
That makes the score. James Madison, 28, Arkansas State.
On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Arkansas State ready to get this drive going. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Picks his way ahead, pick up of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Red Wolves headed quickly to the line. Moves the pocket. It's Owens. Looking down the middle. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Motion from the wideout. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Firing to the right, complete. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. 2nd and long here. He's looking to pass. Just got rid of that one. He's already thrown 1 pick, and if he doesn't clean up some of this stuff, more will follow for sure.
More will follow, and probably going to the bullpen or getting another guy in here that can throw the football. It's stuff like that just drives you nuts because you're fading off your back foot. It's really, really hard to be accurate. So you got to hang in there. You got to understand that I got to stay still when I throw the football, hit those targets, and I definitely can't turn the football over.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, James Madison. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Hits inside. It's Patrick. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Handoff again. Nowhere to go.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
And I think that completion is as good as a first down, right? Because you've set yourself up now in 4th and inches. Quarterback sneak's going to get it done. You can keep this drive alive.
Catches it cleanly at the 20. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Sets his feet. It's Evans. Rushes on. And it's a sack.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And that's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground. And so naturally you think, be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice job staying patient, playing your responsibility on the outside.
The punt was just an illusion. They snapped it to the up man. They'll stop him short, and they had it sniffed out from the beginning. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Running inside, it's Patrick. Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Left side, it's Stevens. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The Red Wolves with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Trying to get the corner. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Swings it out to the flat.
Let's give the defense there some credit on 3rd down. They took all the options away, throwing downfield, forced him to check it down to his back in the perimeter, and then they rushed to the ball carrier, showing you the speed, nowhere to go, forcing him out of bounds.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking for a man. It's Evans. Rush right in his face. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Changing the routes with his receiver. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. It's Collins. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Right down the middle. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Snap on first down, wants to throw. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Hauls it in. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Touchdown, Red Wolves! Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to throw, it's Evans. Snagged in the middle, it's Hill. Timeout taken by the offense as their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Out wide left, it's Collins. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here comes the Heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. He'll try to do it himself. Got a wide open receiver. There he goes. Boy, he almost finished this half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We start with Tennessee taking on the #1 team, the South Carolina Gamecocks.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets a block. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to...
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. From the gun, it's Patrick. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. And the Red Wolves racing to the line in a hurry-up. On the option. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Looking downfield, it's Owens. Under pressure. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Red Wolves will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Trying to get started. Slips through the line. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, James Madison. And the pummeling has started.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof, and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. It's 1st down from their own 23-yard line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They come to the line hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. Way off target there.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. And the Red Wolves will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Dukes! Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Red Wolves offense coming out to start the drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Patrick. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. So they picked up that last 1st down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass, it's Owens. Finds his tight end. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Red Wolves will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fields the punt. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Here comes the Dukes offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way...
Makes the catch, and he's free. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Wants to throw on 1st. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Back to pass on second down. Still looking. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be fourth down. Needs it here on fourth down. Stepping to the right. Caught. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Quick give. It's Patrick. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Owens. Out wide right, it's Lowry. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. He's looking downfield to throw. Finds his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. And the Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Not a lot of room to field this one. And the returner goes down. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Drops back on first down. Oh, pressure's coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle and prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Back's got it on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Always impressive to grind through in the late season and get a solid victory, and now it just keeps rolling as we turn our attention to what's in store for next week. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Quarterback changing the play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He wants to go deep. And it's picked off by the defender, but he's out of... Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snaps on 4th down. Look out. Avoids pressure on the right. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop. So the turnover on downs, and you'll never see a drive start with a shorter goal to go. Keeps it himself. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. All over him immediately.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get...
Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. Going for 6. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Back to pass, it's Evans. They're all over him. Hit as he throws. Left side is Coleman. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Tells the run, wants to pass. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Still running at the 40. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Dukes are in the hurry-up. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Fresh set of downs going up top. Rush is on. Still looking for a man. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
And back to the air on 2nd down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Dukes. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Long way to go on 2nd down. The running back has it. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
The Red Wolves line up to punt it away. On his way back from the 20. He's got great speed. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Right side, it's Coleman. Snags it, and there's running room. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Lets it fly. And he will take it in. Touchdown, James Madison. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle.
James Madison, 63. Arkansas State, 17.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. The give. There he goes. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Running through contact. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring. On the RPO, got it. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And, man, their fans have been hungry to see that. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Second and long here. Wants to throw. It's Rivers. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, David.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. He's changing the play. Second down, gonna throw it. Lets it fly. Intercepted for the 11th time this season.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Third and long coming up. Looking to throw, it's Rivers. Rush right in his face. No choice but to get rid of it, and it'll be 4th down. And the Red Wolves decide to punt it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Caught, it's Hill. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Dukes want to crank the tempo. Fresh setter down's going to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Making the adjustment. 2nd down to the air. Out wide left, it's Coleman. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the... And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents, start from finish, nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.